Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to this edition of Come Dine With Me, Western New York. I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
You know, Russ, I just heard that Russell Steaks, Chops and More recently celebrated an anniversary. 6 years. It doesn't seem possible.
Doesn't seem possible to me, Jen. I can remember when I first decided to step down, and all the guys said, "Tell me you're crazy. You love the business so much. Go back into it again." And here I was close to 80 years old, and I thought I'd be too old. And I said, they talked me into it, and I love every bit of it, Jen.
Oh, you know, you have done so much here. What would you have to say is next for Russell Salvatore?
Well, you know, we're concentrating on my park that's in the front of the property, which is our Patriots and Heroes Park. And my close friend, Don Perino, which is the most talented individual in the world, he just built the Battle of the Bulge. He's making a scene of all different things in America, which is going to be called America the Beautiful. And if anybody out there is listening and is interested in one of our pamphlets on the Patriots and Heroes Park, feel free to give me a call. I'll be happy to mail one out to you, and we'll be unveiling America the Beautiful around June. And it means so much to me for the Patriots and Heroes. It's becoming one of the most beautiful things in the city of Buffalo, Jan.
Well, we've got a great lineup coming in the next 30 minutes, but right now, let's head over to Artisan Kitchens and Baths, where our own Chef Marco is making one of my favorites, manicotti.
Oh, Jen, manicotti, not manicotti. Where are you coming from?
Manicotti.
Very good, Jen. You'll learn very fast, I'll tell you.
It's Sunday and it's time for pasta. Today we're making a traditional Italian dish called manicotti. Don't be intimidated, it's super easy. We're gonna put it together in seconds, cook it up, make some nice crepes, fill it with some ricotta cheese, bake it off. You'll have it on your table by dinner, no problem whatsoever. Let's get started. This is a real simple batter. We're gonna use 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of flour, and 4 eggs. Start whipping that together, and it's going to create a batter, which is going to be our crepe. So one of the tricks to this is to use margarine, and you want to melt the margarine to liquid form, set it aside, and let it cool. And what the margarine is going to do is going to keep it from being sticky, and it's not going to stick to your pan. You want to add a little bit of salt. Remember that margarine I told you about? You want it melted, and we're going to put that right into our batter. I just microwaved that for like 15 seconds, so you don't want it soft, you want it melted, make it liquid. Set that off, whisk it up, set it to the side, let it rest. We're gonna make our stuffing now. Now our stuffing is real easy. We're using a whole milk ricotta cheese, a little bit of black pepper, of course garlic, some Romano cheese, and some pesto. So we got our stuffing ready. Let's head to our Teflon pan and get our crepes made. We're gonna take these beautiful Buffalo Hotel pans and get started on our crepes. Even though I know they're not gonna stick because I got that margarine in there, I'm still gonna touch it with a little olive oil. If you don't have olive oil and you wanna use Pam, the nonstick spray, go right ahead, it'll make your life a lot easier. So we got a little touch of olive oil in there. I'm just gonna wipe it around the Teflon. And I wanna wipe that excess out because I don't want these to stick. So we're gonna use a ladle. It's going to take a couple of tries just so you get the size right and the amount right. Got our pan, and you want to make them just, put them in the center and let it roll around. You can see how that's working. It's got a little extra olive oil in there. Then we're going to let that cook, and now as it bubbles on the top, you know the bottom is going to cook. We're going to flip it over. It's done. It takes seconds. So if you have the Teflon pan and it's got the nonstick on there and you give it a little shake and you see how it rock and rolls like that, it's that easy. So the crepe is done. So what we want to do is we want to put it on a cutting board. So I'm going to get to making some more crepes. We're going to fill up that baking sheet and we're going to bake them off. Just let it sit, let it cool. That way we can work with it and won't burn our fingers. Now that our shells are cooked, nice and thin and cooled, and they're easy to handle, we're going to lay them out on our cutting board. We're going to take about a tablespoon of ricotta cheese filling. Then we're going to put them on a baking sheet with a little tomato sauce, and you want to bake them seam side down so they're easy to get off the tray. So So let's head over to the oven, 350 degrees, half an hour. We'll be ready for these manigotti. So our manigotti are baked, the edges are nice golden brown, the cheese is creamy in the center, nice and hot. Any day that ends in Y, including today, is a good time for manigotti. Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD, and by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products.
You'll feel right at home in Western New York's most interactive showroom. How interactive is up to you. Whether you know exactly what you want, or you need a little help with the creative process, our interactive showroom and hands-on design team make it easy and fun. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths make the possibilities come to life in your home. Visit us at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo.
Be my guest and let us do the rest.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
I'm here with owner Tom Payne from the Grapevine Restaurant, and today we're going to be making his famous apple almond chicken. Tom, I'm excited about this one. Show us how we do it.
It's a great dish. We've had it on the menu for years. People love it. It's got a great mix of sweet and savory. The first thing we're going to start off with is we're going to make the stuffing, Art. We're going to do apples, almonds, and raisins.
Want me to start on an apple here?
Absolutely.
Awesome. We'll get a little slice going. Leave the skin on, I understand, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. And is there any specific type of apple that we need to use on this, Tom, or is it just pretty much...
You can use any apple. When you go to the market, see what looks good, what looks fresh.
Whatever's in season?
Absolutely. What's in season, that's the way to go. Try to always go fresh and local.
I like you. I hear you there. I like that. Okay, we got a nice chop going here.
Let's cut them in half.
Cut them in half? Okay.
Yeah. Then we're going to mix some raisins, some almonds, and we'll mix some of the apples. All right, we're just going to set this aside now, and then we're going to start with our chicken breast next.
Okay, Tom, so now we're going to start with the egg wash breading that we're going to do for the chicken before we stuff them, correct?
Absolutely.
A couple of eggs will work?
Yep.
Okay. Do some nice fresh eggs in here. You know, I got to ask you, Tom, last time I was out at your place, you had the garden room cranking, and it was just absolutely amazing how you transformed that room into what it is today. How's that going for you so far?
Awesome. We've got people calling up, always want to be in the room. We can open it up. It's an outdoor patio.
I like your fish tanks, too. I remember every time I go there, I look at the fish tanks. Kind of mesmerizes me. It gets me in the mood for ordering some of your specials that you're so famous for.
I hear that often. Everybody loves the aquariums. It's almost like you're going down south into the Caribbean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to get my fishing pole, but I guess that's not the place to do it, right?
No. Okay. That'd be an expensive dinner.
All right, so I'll just whip these up for you.
Absolutely.
Get some air going in there. Okay. Okay, Tom, got that working?
Yep, and then we're going to bread our chickens. We'll put them right on the pan that we're going to cook them in.
That's just a skinless, boneless, fresh chicken breast.
Absolutely, and then I like to take it and I flatten it just a little bit so it cooks evenly.
Okay.
And As you can see, boneless, skinless, fresh chicken breasts.
Nice and trim.
Beautiful
That's nice.
stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You know, some people like to leave the fat on. I'm not keen on that. All right, and then we're just going to bread a second one. At the restaurant, you can either get a portion of 2 chicken breasts or you can get a light portion with 1 chicken breast.
Wow, that's a hefty
Yeah,
portion.
it's
and
a
that's
good
just
portion.
a regular breaded, seasoned breadcrumb I see, Tom?
Yeah, I like to use the Progresso.
Okay.
It's got a great seasoning, great flavoring, and it's got a nice texture too. It makes them come up a little crispy at the end.
Nice and consistent as well.
Consistent,
Yeah.
yep. Then we'll just take our apples and almonds, we'll lay them out onto the chicken, and then we're going to fold this over so
Nice.
that that's how we we do the stuffing end of it. So
That's nice. So it's not going to be stuff all flying out of the thing.
Exactly.
It's going to be in there real nice
exactly.
and tight. Wow.
So
That looks kind of healthy for you, too.
we don't want to say that.
No.
As soon as people say it's healthy, they don't think it tastes good. And
Yeah,
this
exactly. Yeah, that's
this is
true.
a great tasting dish. We're just going to fold these over like this. And look at that. Look how beautiful that is.
We're ready to go right now.
Yeah, looks like harvest time. Then I'm
like-
just going to put a little bit of olive oil on them before we put them in the oven.
That'll give us a nice little crisp brown to it.
Exactly. And then the breadcrumbs won't come out all dry.
Perfect.
Okay. We're just going to put them right in the oven. Now that our entree's cooking, let's use some fresh local green beans for our side dish. This time of year, there's all kinds of fresh produce. We want to utilize that as much as possible, right, Art?
Good point. Absolutely. Okay, Tom, now the moment of truth. I got to tell you, this tastes as good as it looks. This is fast, this is easy, this is healthy. You can do this at home or visit my friend over at the Grapevine Restaurant, Tom Payne.
Thanks, Art. 2545 Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Buffalo Hotel Supply is the professional's first choice for food service equipment and supplies in New York State and beyond. Family owned since 1938, we've earned our reputation for excellence, offering competitive prices, expert knowledge, and an incredible inventory that's literally at your fingertips. Of course, Buffalo Hotel Supply sells to some of the finest hotels in the Northeast, but they are only about 10% of the clients we serve. In fact, Buffalo Hotel Supply caters to all food service operations, such as restaurants, country clubs, healthcare facilities, schools, and more. We offer all of our clients a complete array of products from food service equipment and furniture to kitchen tools and linens, featuring the quality manufacturers you trust. We even offer commercial kitchen and interior design services, including custom metal and millwork fabrication. Our experienced team members will work with you to source or create the right equipment and deliver your final vision on time and within budget. Buffalo Hotel Supply goes beyond just having it all. We aim to understand it all, too. We pride ourselves on the knowledge and experience of our staff. We take the time to understand your needs and find solutions that will work for you. And we do it all with the level of customer service and integrity you won't find anywhere else. For your convenience, Buffalo Hotel Supply offers 3 attractive showrooms across New York State, each with an extensive cash and carry inventory that's open to the general public, so you can find the items you need and take them with you the same day. See what it's like to have your equipment and supply partner truly working for you. Stop by or call any Buffalo Hotel Supply location today, or visit us online at buffalohotelsupply.com.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. And by Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more.
Be my guest. Let us do the rest. Don't go away. There's a lot more coming right after these messages. What you witness here tonight is the typical Friday or Saturday night at Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more. Look at this kitchen. It's like a factory. We've probably got 100 people working in this place here tonight. This is our bone-in ribeye. Look at the size, 2.5 inches thick, all prime beef. We have a 12 to 14 ounce lobster tail, all Australian. 16-ounce strip steaks, all prime beef. Isn't that gorgeous? This is at Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more.
Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown is all about personalized service. We offer many styles with a large selection of exclusive brands to suit every need, at a price for every budget.
I'm Dr. Bob, and my mission is to help you maintain healthy vision. Let my staff help you and your family with all of your optical needs.
Check out our website or call and make the drive to one of our 2 convenient locations. Eyes on Harlem, Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
Trust me, they got a selection fit for a king.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria.
Welcome to Savoy. Today we are presenting the Cider Mate. Cider is a Western New York fall essential, and we here at Savoy thought it was time to bring it to our bar. The ingredients are rye, black rum, allspice infused orange syrup, apple cider, 2 dashes of old-fashioned bitters, and garnished with cinnamon dusted apple wedge. In your mixing glass, add 2 ounces of rye, 1 ounce of black rum, 3/4 of an ounce of apple cider, 1 ounce of allspice infused orange syrup, and 2 dashes of old-fashioned bitters. Add ice to the mixing glass and shake vigorously. Now use your Hawthorne strainer and pour mixed liquids into your rocks glass. To garnish, slice an apple wedge and dust with cinnamon and place into your drink. So come on down to Savoy and try the Cider Mate. After all, you know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I'm Jeff Cook, Executive Chef at Osteria 166. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm from Artisan Kitchens and Bath. I'm here today with Joe. Joe's one of our newest Big Green Egg customers. We're going to do a little pork loin on the Big Green Egg today. Joe, are you excited?
I'm really excited. I've never done as much outdoor cooking since I've gotten this. It's just taken over my life virtually.
The Big Green Egg is a cooking appliance for outdoors because it has such a great ability at range of temperature. The egg itself can go from 200 degrees all the way up to about 1100 degrees. You can't do that with anybody else's grill.
My favorite thing about the egg is being able to control the temperature in a charcoal environment. Well, the charcoal flavor is totally unique. It makes meat and vegetables even taste so different than with gas. But I like to use different flavored woods. This one is hickory. The beauty of the egg is that not only is it going to cook, but it's going to smoke.
Today we cooked a really great pork loin, and then along with that we did some asparagus and a pepper medley with Vidalia onions and some corn. It was really tremendous.
We're going to marinate this pork tenderloin first in a combination of olive oil, a little balsamic, some honey whiskey, a bit of this, because you know the alcohol, when you put alcohol in it, you know how it cooks off. And next we'll just empty this organic soy sauce in here and some hoisin sauce. A little fresh ground pepper, just a little tweak of salt in here, even though the soy sauce is enough salt.
Just close this lid down like that and snap it.
That's it.
Joe has a marinator that allowed us to extract all the air out of this device and marinate the pork loin in a very short period of time.
We set this aside and probably in 30 minutes or so, everything's going to be ready to go.
When we got here, Joe had the green egg fired up already. Then we put the vegetables and the corn on, the little bit of hickory wood that he put in there for flavor. Steamed vegetables are great, but now you add that flavor of the charcoal to it, it really makes a difference.
I think the key to making pork tenderloin is not overcooking it. and keeping it in a high heat initial temperature and then dropping the heat and letting it cook slowly within.
When you sear the pork loin, the natural sugars that were in the hoisin sauce from the raisins really create a caramelization that seals the juice into the meat product. Joe, it smells amazing. I think it might be done.
I think you're right, Jeff. Let's give it a shot. The flavor of the vegetables and the meat all infused with the smoke and the charcoal flavor from the grill just made for a succulent meal. Cheers.
The meal was great. We sat on Joe's deck, enjoyed the pork loin in the sunshine and the beautiful backyard setting at Joe's house. I couldn't have enjoyed the meal more.
Hello, I'm here today with our head chef, Roger Bell, and we're going to do an entree for you today. It's a seared salmon with some smoked goodness, some spinach, and a whole lot of love. Roger, take it away.
First of all, we're going to sear our Atlantic salmon in a little olive oil. We're going to season it with a little cumin first. It's going to be a smoked salsa.
What do you smoke in the salsa?
We actually smoke the tomatoes, the onions, and the peppers.
We've been doing a lot of different smoked items. We do salmon.
Jalapenos.
The smoked jalapenos are really good because it takes a little of that heat away. You still have the beautiful flavor.
Chipotle.
There you go. So how's that going, Raj?
It's going pretty good. We just got to get a nice little sear on it. It's going to take a little time.
Well, if you stop out to Buffalo's Best Grill, we have a different special every day. On Wednesday, we have a pasta bar. Roger, why don't you tell them all about our pasta bar?
Pasta bar is where the customer comes in and they have 10 toppings in front of them, and you get to choose and top it with whatever sauce you prefer.
Then on Thursday, we feature half-price appetizers. On Friday, we do the fish fry and a variety of different broiled fish. On Saturday, we have prime rib. On Sunday, we do our family meal deal. You can bring your family and get a large pizza and 20 wings for $25. So think about it. It'd be a real nice place to stop out and enjoy a nice meal with your family.
Okay, Tony, now once we have it to that point where we want it, we're going to take it off, set it to the side.
Okay.
Okay, and in the same pan, we're going to saute the spinach with a little garlic and olive oil.
Now, spinach, that's one of my favorite items. It's good for you and it tastes good. Remember when I was a kid, they used to force me to eat it, but now I love it. What about you, Chef?
I am the same way. I did not like it when I was a child, and now I'll eat it every day.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I'm cooking it.
That's right.
Okay, and all we're going to do is we're just going to wilt the spinach a little bit. We're going to set that off to the side because then we'll build the plate a little later. Now we're going to heat up some smoked onions just to give it a little bit of that different flavor than an onion would normally have.
It smells really good in here. I wish you could smell it because it is very nice. Beautiful Atlantic salmon, smoked onions. Now that's a taste of summertime right there. That is really beautiful.
And we're located at 3700 Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park, New York. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
If you've been in an accident, look no further than Ventura's CarStar Collision.
After all, we look at your situation from both sides.
Part of you wants certified technicians who use the industry's most advanced equipment.
The other part wants an incredible staff to help you with insurance, estimates, and car rentals.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we give you the best of both worlds.
We'll work together to get you rolling again.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
To save you money, the Vinyl Outlet installs all year long. Act now and receive our amazing winter prices. Get rid of those old wrought iron railings and improve the safety and curb appeal of your home. No more scraping and painting. Porches, decks, fences, and railings, all on sale. Save big on markdown stock and installation with discounts up to 35% off. This spring, be ready to enjoy the great outdoors.
Let us transform your home.
With Frontier Catering, it's easy to show your good taste. Chef Art Christie uses time-tested techniques and authentic family recipes to create a custom menu that showcases your personal style and your venue. And with Frontier Catering, your food is prepared fresh, on-site. For corporate events, unforgettable weddings, and other signature celebrations, it has to be Frontier Catering.
We're winding down another show, but before we go, just a couple of reminders.
First, if you want the complete recipes you saw today, or you want to catch any of our past episodes, they're all available at our Facebook page. So why not become a fan today?
And most important of all, when dining out tonight or this week, support your local restaurants, as we've been saying week after week.
That's right, Russ. They're so important to us. Thanks so much for joining us today. From the Key Video television crew, the guys behind the camera, and everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore, Jan. Time to stick a fork in it because we are done.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. And no further questions at this time. Thank you.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
You'll feel right at home in Western New York's most interactive showroom. How interactive is up to you. Whether you know exactly what you want, or you need a little help with the creative process, our interactive showroom and hands-on design team make it easy and fun. Let Artisan Kitchens and Baths make the possibilities come to life in your home. Visit us at 200 Amherst Street in Buffalo.
Dr. Bob here. Bring your night vision into focus. Eyes on Harlem, eyes downtown. Better vision for a better life.